2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Going with the 8-iron here.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Just not enough gas.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
This is a bogey putt coming up.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Yep, well holed for bogey. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Getting ready to play their third. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with the 5-wood. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Ooh. Let's get back to it, shall we? Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for a par.
It was on a good line.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
2 over for the day.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
Playing their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Sitting at 2 over par.
And he's down there. You got a read?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Putting for a par here.
That's disappointing.
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? From around 180 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Handy effort, that one. 15 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. And now over to Tony Finau.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Sitting at 10 over for the round. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
8 feet to the cup.
Yeah, that looked pulled straight off the blade. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flagstick in or did they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. Good shot there.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Ooh.
Putting for a bogey. There it is. Well, fatherhood seems to be working for Harold Varner. He's back on top of this leaderboard.
As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the third shot. Nice recovery there.
Great touch.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Wow, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gonna like it. 2 in a row.
And a live look at the leaderboard, and we find that Harold Varner III finds himself in top spot.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's tiny. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That should set up another chance. Lining up the birdie putt here. That was a gallant attempt. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, so close. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Harold Varner III currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
With the 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
This one's tracking.
Solid par putt, that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. This one should find the rough. This lie's not great.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
An opportunity to make a par here.
It's looking solid.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard.
Oh, it's great to see the energetic, effervescent Harold Varner III leading this tournament.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here. Needs a little ground help to the left.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And here we are with their fourth. Super shot that.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Sitting at 15 over for the day. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that was pure. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for a birdie run.
Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. 7 feet to the cup. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Nicely holed and for par. And now over to Tony Finau.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, that's bold. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Playing their fourth shot. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft hands.
Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Tee shot is looking good here. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And with it, that concludes his event.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron.
That's definitely left of the green. Looks like they pulled this one.
Second shot on the second.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Getting ready to play their third.
Putting for bogey here.
Just didn't drop. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 3 over for the day. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there's out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And back to the play, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. Okay, steady now. This putt is about 8 feet.
This for par.
This one's looking good. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Sitting at 3 over. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. That's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole. That should find the sand. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
And from the bunker here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That'll sting a bit. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ah, bugger. A bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad play, that one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, think they're going to make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And down she goes. Now at 6 over for the round. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
And back to the course with the live action. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed.
A par putt awaits.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Quality shot, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 7. Well, that's beautifully judged. 11 feet to the cup. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Well struck. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Putting for birdie here.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
How good would that have been if it had dropped?
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Setting up miles from the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. A long par 4 this hole. Playing from around 160 yards. Choosing the 9-iron here. Lovely effort, that. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. All right, you'll make it the next time. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
A birdie putt awaits.
Oh, that's a ripper. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Yeah, nicely played. 13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on? Do they lay up? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
That's heading into the rough, I think.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
A bit long on that one. And here we are with their 4th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
That putt went a bit long there.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Good putt that. Sitting at 6 over for the day. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
chosen the pitching wedge here. This one might roll into the rough. Outstanding approach shot. This putt for a final score of 75. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.